everyone. So today I'm doing a tutorial, kind of a playthrough, walkthrough of the beginning of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So there's not going to be too many spoilers with this one. There won't be any spoilers with this. It's just going to be playing through kind of the first tutorial area of Breath of the Wild. Let me switch my screen here. There we are. Open your eyes, Link. As usual, Link is asleep and gets woken up. Okay.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
It's like the Minority Report pool he's coming out of. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. So this is the Sheikah Slate, is what they call it.
That is a Sheikah slate.
There you go.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So yeah, you can pick up the objects still with A, and then you throw them with the top right trigger here. So this one I cannot pick up, but you can push these, and then as you see, there's like a little green circle here that appears and is slowly going down. So this is your stamina, and so when that runs out, you become tired. Here, I'll show you. You can run to, let's see. So if you hold A, run. So you're too tired, I can't run anymore. But now I can. Now it refills, and then you can run again once it refills totally. And then these are chests, so you can open these with A. And I got an old shirt. As you see, I'm naked. So, well, shorts on. So yeah, you can equip things with the start on, and on these controllers, it's going to be this button. It's going to have a little hard to see, but it does have like a plus sign. So So yeah, let's go into the start menu, and then there you see is the shirt. So I'm just going to press A and equip that. And then yeah, you see this is a pretty massive menu. So these top controllers do control the menu, and then I'm within a sub menu here, a sub menu and sub menu essentially. So you see it says adventure log towards the top there. So if I push the top left trigger, you can see your adventure log, and then with the right analog stick you can, I can't go through these right now, I don't have any. Yeah, it's actually, they're just faded out right now because we're not to this place yet. But anyways, let's put on our old shirt. Press A button. Oh, I already did that. Okay. And you can press B or start to exit. So these boxes we can't really break right now, I don't think. I'm trying to think how I could break them. Maybe if I push them off of here. But we can come back and break them, I suppose. I don't know if I've even done that in on my real game that I've played. Hundreds of hours, I'm sure. I'm not quite sure how many hours I put in, but I'm at like the end game in this. Okay, anyways, that's enough wasting time, huh? Let's get on with it.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
This is a really cool part of the game. Look at that. This is what this game's all about. This giant open world. So obviously we go talk to this old man over here, this mysterious guy. So just press A over this. Anytime you're near an item, you can press A and pick it up. And you'll see something that'll pop up that'll say you can get it, like this mushroom over here and this beetle. Well, the beetle flew away, but you see it says take here a Hylian shroom. And you can climb and take these, and when you climb it uses that stamina wheel, so you just press up and he automatically starts climbing. You can press X to jump, or you can press A and just press B and let go. Yeah, so let me just talk about, just for a second, kind of the point of this. I mean, I know this game has been out for a long time now, but I think it's one of the best games ever made, really. I think it'll last, hundreds of years. So there'll be new generations young people that are being born now that'll be playing it, decades from now. So, yeah, this is just kind of a tutorial. And I know when I first started, I felt like a little lost. There's so many controls and so much going on in this game. You see with the menu there how many different things there were. So, it's just kind of, yeah, I felt a little lost when I started. So hopefully this will help guide you a little bit. And it won't really be, you can't really spoil this game too much, because for me, this game is kind of about just kind of doing hunter-gatherer type of things and just exploring and just kind of enjoying that. I feel like it's kind of it can be a comfy game in a sense where you can get off work and just relax with this game and yeah, just have fun. I mean, that's what it's really about. And yeah, I kind of like it more than Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Is it going to be showing me to walk to the old man? Because that's where I am currently. Oh no, it's showing me this. That's the church. Oh, see, I can take this. It says take, but I haven't grabbed one of these before, so these are going to be. That's why it's showing question marks. But it's an acorn. Oh, baked apple. My bad. It's a baked apple. Oh, I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh ho ho! Forgive me. I cannot resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame makes for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man, whippersnapper like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough, is it? As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. So that's the current area we're in. This is a tutorial area. So it is an open world you can explore. But it's limited. And then once we go through this tutorial area and get our abilities, and we can explore the greater map. This is the birthplace of the Hyrule Kingdom. You see the church. I see 100 years ago. It's abandoned and decayed. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Ho ho ho! What are you doing? I'm relaxing by a fireside, of course, although I need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Yeah, so you can cook in this game. Do not have somewhere else to be, young one. Yeah, so that's that's what I enjoy doing. As I was saying, I enjoy doing kind of, how I like to play this game is just kind of, I just play it for fun. I just like exploring. It's kind of relaxing with a serene soundtrack and the beautiful scenery here. And I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is kind of more dark. It's more desolate landscapes. However, if you like Minecraft and building things, maybe you will like Tears of the Kingdom more. I don't know. But personally, I do like this game more than Tears of the Kingdom. I have Tears of the Kingdom, and I haven't played it really that much. But I still like it. I should play through more of it. But yeah, I really like Breath of the Wild. I'll just say that. But yeah, in Tears of the Kingdom, you can have an ability where you can combine objects together, and you can kind of build vehicles and things like that, weapons. So it might appeal to people that are in the Minecraft building type of games a little more, whereas I'm not as into that style of play, I suppose. I also feel like this game kind of more just drops you into it. And they said when they originally made this game, they did want to design it after the original Zelda for Nintendo, the first one. And it does feel a little bit like that in a lot of ways. So I got a woodcutter's axe. I got my first weapon here. It's a slow, inefficient weapon. Yeah, so that's going to be on the D-pad on these controllers. How to get to your weapon quickly. But you can also access it through that main menu that we saw here. See, I have that tree branch, and then remember, of course, the clothing, which I've equipped. And then if you hold the right analog stick, oops, let's see here. Wait, how does this work? If you click down on the right analog stick, it goes into this where you can actually rotate Link around and see the costume. So yeah, we'll press B. Now I'm using the right analog stick to go over here, and then so let's equip the axe. So this, you notice he's holding this with two hands. Now, I actually prefer the one-handed weapons. Obviously, a tree branch is pretty weak. But it's really not too much weaker than the axe, as you see these numbers here. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what all these numbers mean. It's a little confusing. But in my opinion, I actually like the weapons that are one-handed weapons a lot more. That's why it goes a lot slower, like it's saying, with the two-handed weapons, and you can't use your shield with it. So you'll see the swing here, and he's chopping grass also, you noticed. And then compare that to this. You see that's so much quicker. And if you hold down Y, you can charge up. That's not cutting any grass though, because it's not sharp. And obviously this one's good for cutting down trees. But this one, the swords swing around and cut the grass like that. If that tree branch was a sword, this one, when you hold Y down, he just kind of does with the two-handed weapons, just kind of swings it straight down like that. But I guess it still chops grass somehow. You see here's a rock here. I can pick it up. You see the menu popped up. And there's a frog here. Yeah, so you have to be real quick with that to get these animals. So I picked it up. And then either you can press A and he drops it, or you can do the top right trigger and he throws it. There's another animal. Oh, he's getting away. See, that got away. I wasn't quick enough. I think you can press A still while you're holding the rock in there. That's probably what I should have done. But then he'll drop it too. So, and once in a while, it will fall on your head and hurt you, depending on how you drop it. But yeah, I mean, this is really one of the best games ever made. I think this is my favorite 3D Zelda game. I mean, I do love Ocarina of Time, and you know, there's these older ones that had limitations on the technology, but now that we have the technology to do this massive open world, and there's so many hours available that you can get from this game. I mean, it's almost near infinite. You see up here, we're climbing, and there's some eggs up here. Look at that. Oh, now be careful falling down. You do get hurt falling down in here. Okay, so I think on our map it's... So you see how the arrow is facing. We need to be going... Turn the arrow towards that location that's blinking. And I'm pressing the select button, which is, you know, the -1 on here. This one. Select, and then this is the main menu screen. So it's actually not the church that we go to originally. Oh, maybe like this far side of the church. So yeah, you can jump with X. I don't think I said that. X is jump. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do the first fight here. So let me just kind of go through the fighting controls. There's a lot of controls for fighting in this game. Well, one of the best things to do is to hold down the ZL, this, and that'll focus on them, like the older Zelda games. I have this slow, and from here, you can jump to dodge, like that. I don't have my shield yet, so I can't really parry. Uh-oh, and there's two of them now. So let me just focus in. Oh, see? I'm gonna die. It's not so easy. I'm gonna run away. It's hard at the beginning, you know, and then you build up and. So yeah, honestly, when I fight, I kind of just run up to him most of the time. I mean, I might as well use the stick. Let's see how the stick works. Yeah, see? It actually isn't that much weaker than the axe, to be honest. And you can swing it a lot faster, funny enough. Yeah, see? That makes it a lot easier. It's because the axe is so slow. These weapons, the two-handed weapons, are a lot slower. But now I have these Boko clubs. These are one-handed and do more. So they're at 4, you see? And now you see this is blinking. That means it's about to break. So weapons do break after a while. So yeah, you're always collecting things. And you see, this is all my food here. I can eat this if I want to. I can eat it here. Or like the old man was saying, you can cook it and it will give you more health. So here you see it's only half a heart that it gives you underneath the description there. So yeah, I can eat it now though, because I did get hurt a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I got an herb. And then when you're in this menu, you can also press, I believe it's, oh, it says down here. Yeah, sort. So it's X to sort. Oh no. No, Y to sort. Yeah, I thought it was Y. Yeah. So it doesn't matter right now, but once you get a lot, it can help you organize. There's a piece of meat down there. But yeah, we're getting distracted, so let's head back to that spot on the map, and we're just gonna avoid fights for right now, because it is kind of difficult when you're starting out. So I mean, this is how I play sometimes. You see these guys over there, but they don't see you yet, so you have time to kind of walk around them. But there's another one here too, so it is a little bit hard to avoid. I mean, I can go way out here but I think I see an enemy nest over there as well. But yeah, I can see them. They can't see me at this distance, but if I go a little bit closer, an exclamation mark will pop over their head and they'll see me. I do see another enemy up here, so it's a little unavoidable. We're gonna have to fight some of the goblins. And now, so you see this kind of machine-looking thing over here. So this is a guardian. So when you see this is an old guardian. You see the search popped up there. You want to go up to these and then press A. You got an ancient screw. Now these ancient parts, you're gonna need these, so it's good to go up to all of these and search them. So yeah, you want to be collecting things is what you want to be doing at the beginning, really throughout the game. This is what the game's about. Just going through and yeah, kind of hoarding stuff. Now you see there's a whole bunch of enemies here. This is kind of like a nest. Uh-oh. You see that question mark pop up? Kind of like hear something. If you press down on the left joystick, press down on it, he will duck. Yeah, see it says there, crouching increases your stealth, making it easier to sneak up on foes and animals. And there is a controls overview too, as it says in the menu here. So you can see, let's see, where is that? You see our quest here. And then, ability controls here. Well, we don't have any yet. It should, and then on the options, is there a way to see it? Or maybe in this menu? No. Oh, it says it here. It says it right here. What all the buttons do. And then once we get our abilities, we'll be able to see them here. So yeah, I'm sneaking. This is also good for hunting if you're crouching. Again, if you press down on the left joystick, he crouches. You see there's fish in there. Now we don't need to kill these fish to get them, actually. We can just swim right up to them. We'll press A. And then if you press X while you're swimming, he'll dash forward. And in this game, you can't dive down under. You can only swim on the surface. Which is interesting, because in Ocarina of Time, you could swim underwater. Alright, we're almost to the area here. Okay. So we managed to actually sneak by those guys. And you see there's something up here. Oh, it's a Sheikah Slate area. So we're getting a tower now. We're activating a tower. Oh, this is cool. I don't remember that. Oh! I don't remember this happening. Not quite like that. They might have changed it since I first played. No, I do remember this kind of happening. But they do update this game. They're probably not updating it at this point, but they were changing some things. Look at that. The Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. The local travel guide.
Try to remember. You have
Zelda?
been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Now we completed our first quest. And look at that view. And so you see down there, that's the shrine. This is one of the main things you're going to be looking for. That orange glow structure down there. Okay, at this point we're gonna be climbing down here. So if you just go near an edge and press A, then you can start climbing down. Because you will get hurt if you fall too far. You can let go with B. So from this distance, that's okay. Yeah, you can kind of climb over any. Well, not any, but pretty much all of anything in this nature outdoor area. You can pretty much just climb on anything. Inside the shrines, they make it so you can't climb on that type of material inside the shrine. However, I think everything else you can climb on. Oh, I don't have to climb. I can just jump down. There we go. That's probably like if you were to fall much further than that, you'd probably get hurt. And then you can jump off. Jump with X over here. Oh, I didn't mean to do. Oh.
Oh!
It was Zelda. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment. It will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Oh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you'd say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. So this is a tutorial level. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over. Certainly, why not? But there's such thing as no such thing as a free limit item in this world, you know. Or free item in this world. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Alright. Come, let me show you something. So it was just saying to open the menu so you can see the adventure guide here. And remember, then the top buttons on the controller switch to the other sub menus in here. And then you see I can use the right analog stick to switch through, which will become the different shrines and the different side quests and quests. And these are the main quests. So, yeah, this is one we're currently on. And it just kind of reviews everything we just went through. So he's probably going to tell me to go to the shrine over here that I was telling you about. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with the strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. That's a shrine. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider, a fair exchange, I believe. Okay, so, yeah, on these shrine areas, within the shrine, we're going to be learning abilities in this tutorial area. It's going to give us our abilities and kind of do a tutorial on the abilities from what I remember. And that might help us. That will help us fight these goblins over here, or moblins, whatever you call them. You see how he did that cool dive there? You can do that. Yeah, and so when you're swimming, it's better to just, you can dash by pressing X, but that takes up more stamina. So it's actually better to just continue swimming slowly. You'll actually go further doing that than trying to dash a bunch. The dashing will waste too much of your energy. Especially when we're starting out here, the stamina wheel it runs out so quick. You see I can run for like a couple feet and then I'm gassed out and I can't run anymore. This is the shrine. So actually I'm gonna, before we go in here, just gonna teach you a quick little, actually, I don't know what you call it, a glitch, a hack, which seems kind of crazy, but they did leave this in. Nintendo left this in the game. They don't tend to stop too many of these glitches and hacks people figure out. And I don't actually use a lot of them, most of them. But there's one that I think is really useful, especially when you're starting out. And that's the whistle run. And I don't actually consider it too bad of cheating, if you were to say, because it actually takes a little bit of skill to get it going, just to perform it, and you kind of got to use two hands in an awkward way. So, and what it is you can kind of run infinitely, without running down your stamina wheel while you're running. So you kind of have to use almost 3 hands. You have, obviously we don't have 3 hands, but I mean you have to use like 3 inputs, 3 fingers on this. So we're gonna run with B. We're holding that down, and then I'm gonna whistle as I'm running, and then keep pressing them. And you see, the stamina wheel is kind of refilling there, and you can run forever basically doing this. So this is what it looks like on the controller, the way I do it. So you have to use kind of 3 fingers. And so the whistle is the down on the D-pad. And you kind of got to keep pressing between these B and down on the D-pad. Kind of alternate between there while you're running. Like this. So that can be useful because it does get annoying. You're trying to run places and you run out really quick. And you do see there's some more guardians down there. Those are all good to search. You always want to go off and search all the guardians. Alright, so let's enter the first shrine. So yeah, within the shrine, you're not able to climb the walls. And these are good, these tips and tricks. You should read those while it's loading. And you can press A and then get more tips and tricks. But usually you only have enough time to like read one there. To you sets foot in the shrine. I am Uman U. In the name of the goddess Hyla, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Guess what kind of ability we're going to get? That's right, magnet. Magnetize. Magneto. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. So this is kind of similar to the Tears of the Kingdom ability that I was telling you about, where you can build things. They call it like the hand ability something. So here. Yeah, so now that we've gotten our first ability, the abilities can be unlocked with the D-pad, as well as going through your weapons, right? You can press right on the D-pad or hold it down, and then we can go through our weapons with the analog stick. And it's going to be the same for the shield. Yeah, the shield and... Oh no, excuse me. The abilities are on the up arrow. The swords, or the handheld weapons, melee weapons, are on the right D-pad. And on the left is going to be your bows, different bows. And then, of course, down is the whistle, which we were just talking about. So we're going to press up, and we're going to go to Magnesis. We're on Magnesis. And then, so once you pick your ability, you can press the left top trigger. And then, as you see, what's really cool on this game is it rotates with the controller. If you rotate the actual physical controller itself, you can aim like that with the bows and arrows, or with your abilities like this. But you can also use the stick, the right analog stick, to zoom around. So I do find that to be faster usually, although you can go pretty fast with swinging this around, but I kind of tend, when I do use that for shooting the bow, but I use that for fine tuning, to actually rotate the physical controller. I more use the analog stick for the most part, but I do use both. It is very cool. So yeah, and then you press A, and you can lift this up. So yeah, and you can control this with the right analog stick, and then once you're holding something like this, and then you press the D-pad, you can press up or down and move it further or closer away. Up and down on the D-pad. You see it's going further away from me here, and I press down on the D-pad, it coming closer to me. And then with the analog stick, you can also manipulate it, and just kind of move it in the X-Y axes, and this is kind of the Z axis with the D-pad. Yeah. Anyways, let's jump down. This music makes me feel tired for some reason. But look, we can't climb in here. Like I was saying, these walls within the shrine is really the only thing I think that you can't climb on. So yeah, you notice this is metal here. So let's activate our ability again, and then it'll glow this color. Anything that you can pick up, it'll be this pink color, and then you mouse over it and it changes yellow there. So that's how you can know. And now I can use the D-pad and I can pull it out like that. There we go. And then I can probably use this to jump up there with, right? Because I can't manipulate these ones. I can't move those. But I can move this one. And, yeah. That's it. There's a guardian here. This is a mini guardian. Am I gonna get hurt now? So that one was easy, but some of them can be very hard. The bigger ones, like the one that was broke that we got the ancient screw from, the ancient parts, when you search them, there are ones that big. And when you're starting out, you cannot fight those. They will kill you. But that mini one, of course, this is a tutorial shrine. That was very easy. Alright, let's move this over here. In every shrine, there's typically a chest that has an item in it that you can find as well, an additional bonus item. And I'm not quite sure, but there may be one here as well. I do see these ladders here though. That's what I was thinking. If it's possible, there could be something. Maybe not though. I don't entirely remember this level. Perhaps not. Ah. Can I jump this? You can jump that, but that's kind of a hard jump. The magnesis can only reach so far, so I wasn't sure if I could reach it from over there. Ah, there it is. The chest. So, here's how you get that. You can use magnesis on chests, because they're metal. You see it's also pink? Use it from here. I guess I aim a little higher up, because that's blocking it, the floor below it. Oh. Whoops. And it's moving around because you gotta remember it moves with the controller rotating. And I think you can change that in the options, probably. motion controls. So yeah, you could turn that off, I suppose. But I think it's really neat. Oh, you can actually change a jump button. I didn't know that. Fix me. Okay. So yeah, just grab these, pull them open. Wait, I didn't get the chest yet. Just grab this. There we go. Press the D-pad down button to come towards me, and I can open it. And I got a bow, my first bow. So yeah, you hold this button down. What do you call it? The bottom back trigger. And then the left one is going to be your shield and to focus on enemies while you're fighting. So yeah, there's the bow. So yeah, we can just pull it out. And this uses motion controls as well. Or analog stick. But I have no arrows, so it's not shooting anything. And on one of these, they do have a chest behind here. On one, I think. Or maybe a couple. But usually not. Hello? I'm inside my ability. So just tap this again to get out. And then we got a spirit orb, which is the main thing you're going to get from the shrines. Every shrine has a spirit orb. And that gives you either more stamina or more hearts.
Oh!
Clairvoyance. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps it is not true for everyone. Ho ho! The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine. It is all connected to the Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Well, we can see a shrine right behind it. Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of these places with the Sheikah slate. So you can travel to the top of the tower. Or, so I've heard quite some time ago, I do not know if it actually works as such. Okay, so I'm supposed to go there. We'll travel. Even though I just gotta hop back down. Right? Maybe I'm supposed to go there first and he'll talk to me on the tower. I don't know. I kind of forget. Yeah. I'm surprised it took you so long. Really? We did it instantly. How did you leave an old man his secrets? Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark the map. I don't really use this very much. The pins on your map serve as a reference point to your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Experience, wisdom, instinct. Call it what you will and believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Okay. Oh, remember it's the select button, the minus button. So what was it? You just A is the pin. So you can choose what pin you want. These color ones you can see, like, I think, right? Wait. I thought you could see them here, but maybe not. You can only see them on the lower map there. But once you get the paraglider, it's really fun to jump off of these towers. But right now, it will die, so... Or actually... Is there water below this? If you jump into water, you're fine. I don't think there is. Oh, wait, there is. Yeah, so I can dive. I might die, though. I feel like the water's kind of far away. It's possible, though. Should I try it? No. No, I died, yeah. I didn't make it. So... I died. And it's telling us about falling death. Oh my lord. So when it's nighttime, these skeletons come out. Or you can focus and jump away. And then you want to kill their head. Their head's gonna fall off. And if you don't kill the head, then they'll put the head back on their body. And start attacking you again. So you can throw weapons. I don't use that very much. But the same as you throw anything with the top right trigger. You can use an arm as a weapon. Ah, look, you see that this is metal here. You see that? Remember what ability we just got? Magnesis. So if we do the top left, you see there's a chest in here too, actually. But let's lift this up. And if you lift this up way in the air, use the D-pad. Actually, it's more the right analog stick. And then press B, cancel. It breaks. And there's items in it sometimes, like a baked apple. So yeah, that's how to open these boxes here. There's other ways to do it too. Once you see, we'll get our later abilities. We got an arrow now. So I can shoot that with my bow. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next shrine here. I remember seeing one up that hill by the church, I think. Oh, these bats are coming. Yeah, you can just hit them. They're pretty easy, actually. Alright, let's do the whistle run. Oh, these enemies see us already because we're running. Actually, I think you can just hold down... Yeah, you can just hold down the whistle button, actually. And then tap A. Keep tapping A. See, my stamina wheel's not even appearing. Oh, let's search this. Go to it, search. We got an ancient part. And we got some items in here. Let's throw these. Well, we can use our weapon on it, but our weapon's gonna break soon. So that'll break our weapon pretty quick when we do that. They should be able to break, I think, if I throw it. But perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe not. We do have an axe, right? That would be good. Oh, we got a steak. That was good. Good to get a lot of this food early on to refill your hearts. You only have 3 hearts, so... So... I think I remember seeing maybe a shrine up that hill a little more. Where was it? Maybe it was this way a little more. Oh, here's a chest. Oh, these are better. I think this is an upgrade, so let's put these on. Yeah, see? 2 points above that, so... It's probably more armor, more protection against enemies. Okay. So all these skulls, these are always an enemy hideout. There's a bunch of these goblins in there. And yeah, to be honest, I don't always like fighting. I kind of tend to avoid fights sometimes. I mean, you can die pretty quick too. It's pretty easy. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. That wasn't good. Let's eat something to recover. Yeah, probably should just fully recover here. I only got 3 hearts. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you can... oh, there's a shrine. So you can just hold down the down arrow on the D-pad and then tap A to whistle run, and then while holding forward. So here I can use the bow and arrow. That's a boar I can shoot. See, he started running immediately when I pulled out my bow. That's interesting. And when I shot, you see the glint there? That shiny glint, that's the arrow. You can recover them if you miss. Oh my gosh, that was not good. See it glinting over here? Where did the boar go? I hear him running. There's a squirrel. So we can hunt this squirrel. I think it turns into an acorn. Not as good as the meat. So yeah, I see the shrine there. Oh, and there is some stuff in this cabin too. This is a good spot. There's another axe over here. Oh, pitchfork. I think there's an axe here. So let's drop some of these weak weapons. We'll drop. That's about to break. Drop. Drop. This is better. But the axe is good for breaking these things. Oops. Didn't mean to pick those up. So is that a bird? So that'll give us meat. We got 2 chicken drumsticks. So if you cook a bunch of these, cook 5 of them, you get a meat skewer, and that refills like all your health. And there's the old man chopping the tree. Just grab these apples here. Oh. Climb up. Climb. Climb. Climbing. Alright. What are you doing? Be a good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. Okay. So, I think this is the only time you use this in the game where you want a tree to fall a certain way. You don't really use this very often. So I'm facing that way, that's the way it's going to fall. So obviously I can get to this side with this tree, cutting this tree down. But this is honestly one of the only areas where you do this. Because normally you can just climb and float over with the paraglider. So I don't always focus in on. Oh, look at all these apples here. Yeah, it's good to get a bunch of food at the beginning. It is kind of good to collect this. It's really pretty hard to get these apples here. Yeah, whatever. And if you're thinking this is something, it is, but we don't have the ability to get in there yet. I don't know if there's a shrine over here. we'll go over here later once we get the ability. So let's go. Oh, the old man's over here. Oh, there's 2 mushrooms over here. Yeah, always go to grab all this kind of stuff. Always mushrooms under by the trees here. There's a bunch over here. Got a bunch of food. We can cook these mushrooms. So here, yeah, he's probably going to talk about cooking. Oh, this is our first shield. So, yeah, when you focus in the bottom left trigger, focus on enemies and does your shield. And then, like I was saying, with the 2-handed weapons, you can't use your shield. You see it's on his back. And when I have a 1-handed weapon, like the Boku Club, I can use my shield, you see? So, and it swings a lot faster. What is it? What are you doing? This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Got any tips? Simply open your inventory, grab whole ingredients, and toss them in. Try to consider how many of the ingredients will complement one another. You can even make a dish that increases your stamina. It's all about getting creative and trying different things. Yeah, so we'll get into cooking, I guess. So here's our materials and food. So once you cook, it goes into the food area here. And you only have 3 pages of this, of food you can store. And materials are infinite. And not all materials are used to make food. Some are used to make elixirs, and some are used, like the ancient parts, to make other things. So let's sort our inventory. Press Y. You see the ancient parts are at the end. More of the food items are at the beginning here. And so in order to cook, you hold the items in your hand and then you drop them into the pot. You can hold 5 items. If you hold 5 of the same item, it gives you a bigger bonus. If you combined certain things, if you don't combine it correctly, that don't go together, it can sometimes create food that gives you a little bit of hearts, but it's kind of a waste. It's like unsavory food or spoiled. I don't forget what they call it, something. So yeah, the way you want to cook, a lot of times it's good to go hunting and collect the meat, and then if you have 5 meat, then you of the same type, you throw it in, it gives you a meat skewer, and that refills, like, you know, a lot of hearts, if not all of them. But we have 5 mushrooms, so we can do that. And then the different types of things. So you see we have 2 different types of mushrooms. The stamina mushroom. Now there's so this gives you stamina and refills your hearts. If I were to use 5 of these, it would refill your stamina bar and your hearts. You see, cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. So for mushrooms, for the herbs, for fish, and for fruit, each one of these categories, they usually have a certain type of fish, for instance, that gives you armor, or gives you more health, or armor. There's one that gives you more attack power. So there's a banana as a type of fruit, for example, will give you more attack power. And then there's fruits that will give you, that have different abilities. And if you combined the same type of that fruit that gives you armor with an armor type of fish, it can give you, that's how you can maximize your food dishes to get the most armor. Or to make it kind of just easy, you can just grab 5 of one food item, and it will. And that's one of the best ways to optimize your food. So yeah, I'll just hold 5 apples here, and it'll make simmered fruit. Cook it. So we got simmered fruit. You see how many hearts that refills? A lot more than each of those apples individually. Oh, and you can see the ingredients. And you see it says sit there. We can also sit, and you can sit until morning and pass the time, because in this game it cycles through day and night. But we're not doing that right now. And then you notice how he had a baked apple. So if you want to do a baked apple, you kind of just throw it more directly in the fire. So we're going to just hold 1 apple. And then instead of, you see it says cook there, but if we back up a little bit, it's just an arrow. So do that. Well, you have to have it catch on fire though. Maybe we'll just hold 2 and throw it towards the fire and hope 1 kind of rolls into it here. There we go. Once it catches fire, it says baked apple. Now you can grab it, and that baked apple will refill more of a heart. So it's in your food added to the baked apples. So that you see refills 3/4 of a heart, whereas just a regular apple only refills half. And then of course the simmered fruit, that's a lot more. That is a whole heart per apple. This is 3/4 of a heart, and then this is half a heart. Also, something to keep in mind, since we only have 3 pages here of food, you can run out, like if you're trying to store a lot of food, run out of storage slots. However, the food like the baked apple that I just showed can stack. The simmered fruit dishes do not stack. It will just take up a whole extra slot if you do another simmered fruit dish. But the baked apples, or if you throw a roasted, if you want to do a roasted fish, you throw it by any fire, and it will catch on fire and then become a roasted bass. And these will also stack. So you can do it with meat and the seared steak. This is also one of those. So this will stack. You see it has a number here, and not for these, not for the dish you throw into the pot. If you're moved by any wild culinary inspirations, feel free to cook yourself a meal using my pot over there. I cooked something. Check it out. Let's take a look what we cooked, shall we? Not bad, certainly not good. Come on, man. But not bad either. I encourage you to experiment with some different ingredients combinations. The variety of food one can make out here in the wild is quite remarkable. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to collect here, so yeah, you can read this. It's kind of pointless. I don't really want to read this. Stop reading. I'm not too big in the story, to be honest. Now let's drop a sword. We don't need this stick. There's a mushroom growing up here. A rushroom, you see, increases your speed. So if I were to cook 5 of those into a dish, it would increase your speed and your hearts. Or even a few of them. Alright, let's go. I saw the shrine earlier, right? Is it more over here? Oh, it's up there. So maybe if I walk all the way around this way, go up onto the mountain. Yeah, so you see how this is going slow? This is where that whistle run comes in handy. Go a lot faster through these parts. Kind of speed things up. It makes it nice. Trying to think. Oh, no, you don't. So, you don't really want to go this way. You're going to get cold. But these spicy peppers, if you cook them in a meal, they will keep you warm. Or I think just eating one, but you see how you get damaged really quick. How cold it is. Maybe I can walk over this way. Maybe this is what the way to do it. Oh no, it's gonna be cold up here too, though, right? I think so. Yeah, the temperature I see on the lower right, you can see going down, but not too cold. No, it is hurting me. Yeah, but if I eat a spicy pepper, does that warm me up? No, I have to cook it into a dish. But, I mean, we can keep eating stuff, so... I'm not sure if I'm taking, like, the best route to do this. I know there's a shrine on the other side of this. But yeah, you can keep eating food. Just gonna waste a lot. Probably would have been better to just cook those spicy peppers into a meal, and then it would protect me against the cold for like 5 minutes or something. Ah, here's the shrine. So yeah, gotta keep eating. I'm losing health because it's cold. As you see on the lower right corner there, that's the temperature gauge. It just went up, so I'm good now. Okay, I think I know which one this is going to be. So you can press X, since we've already seen it. We can always press X, skip over this part. Press X. Alright, so we're getting a new ability, of course, in our Sheikah. Stasis, stop the flow of time. Yeah, so this is cool. You can actually use this to stop time, and you can actually upgrade this at a certain point and stop enemies, which is something I never use, which I should use. Like I said, there's so many things in this game, it's like I forget all the abilities, and especially when I'm fighting and in the midst of trying to, you know, fight an enemy. So again, it's the top left trigger, and then you see all these yellow objects are the ones we can affect, and I can stop the gear by pressing A right here, so I can walk across. And then of course I can also stop these boulders from coming down. Let me think. Oh, I think if I stop it... Wait. How does this one work? Yeah, so I can move to the side though. I think there's, yeah, so there's like a side area I can move here. Oh no, that's it. Oh, but there is, like I said, there's a chest in every one. There was a chest over here. So let's, if I stop it maybe here. Maybe it'll stop the other ones from rolling. I don't know why I can't. There. Got a shielded upgraded shield. It was a lot stronger. And this is a two-handed weapon, very slow. It does do a lot more damage than all of our other things right now, though. Okay. Now here, we're going to use the stasis ability, excuse me, and then use the hammer we just got on it. You can use any weapon, and then we're going to hit it, and when it comes out of stasis, it's going to fly away. And that's how you might not know that because it doesn't tell you. And nothing behind here, yeah. I always check, but rarely is. Alright, and we've seen this before, so we can press X to skip this part. So we're gonna get another spirit orb here. So now we've got 2 of them. Once we get 4, we can get another heart or a stamina wheel upgrade. And so you'll notice, look, there's a chest right here. Oftentimes, right by the shrine, there'll be something you can use, especially for those early ones of your new ability. So yeah, we can do the same thing we just did. We'll freeze this, and then hit it with this. This way more. There we go. Bye bye. Now we can open the chest. And we got a good bow, so that's good to get. This bow, well, it's the same bow actually, but good to have. I won't say it's actually a good bow, but for this level in the game it is. Alright. Oh, and there's another shrine there. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Whoops. But you see, dying is no big deal, really. You just kind of go back. Now, I can maybe climb down and then cut that tree there to go across. Yeah. This way I won't freeze to death. Maybe this is a better way to go. Oh, I think it's showing an X where I died last time. I never really noticed that. So yeah, you want to get back standing up on these ledges to refill your stamina meter, of course. And then, like, from here, I can press B and drop down. Yeah. Collect these mushrooms. Oh, I died again. As you see, easy to die when you're starting out here. You have to be careful. But we can't use our map and just warp, right? Maybe that's easier. Although, no, the shrine was right here. Might be easier to climb down, to be honest. Just have to not die. So make sure you're pressing up, looking towards. See, he's not really jumping up there. Okay, there we go. Make sure I'm climbing first. So we just have 4 shrines at this beginning level, the tutorial area, the Great Plateau. No, don't fall, Daniel. See, it is a bit tedious here, but I think it'll be faster than warping on the map because we're closer. That's the. Oh no! Oh my god. I was about to die again there. I think. Yeah, we're almost down. As you see it now, it's nighttime, and you can see the time in the lower right as well, 9:50 p.m. And then it'll tell you the weather there as well, what type of weather is coming up. And if it's raining, it actually makes it a lot harder to climb. Now I notice I can get across here, and then there was a shrine right here, where we were before, honestly. Let's equip the axe. And then he says, you know, face this direction with your hips. Fall that way. And so, yeah, these fireflies, we're going to crouch down and sneak up on them. So you run towards them, it's going to scare them away. See? They got scared away. I couldn't reach it, though. I saw a shrine over here, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, right there. I think I see one. Yeah. Oh, here's some more fireflies. Sneak up on them. You see how many I can grab there? It's over here. I was almost there before. Just didn't notice it. Right? Or am I seeing the tower in the background? No, I saw it from above though. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so so be very careful here. There is actually a real guardian over here. See, or a live guardian, I should say. So yeah, remember, always search these. You're gonna want to collect these ancient parts. They will serve you later. I think there's a live guardian in here that will start shooting at us. So be careful. Might be that guy. I forget exactly where he is. Yes. So you cannot defeat this right now. You need to run. And it will kill you instantly, very quickly, with that laser. Once you see it's targeting right here, you stand here long enough, it was about to shoot me there, you see. And you cannot defeat it right now. You need to level up, you need other things later in the game to defeat that. So don't even bother trying. Because I remember trying and I kept dying and dying, and I realized, oh, you can't actually beat this right now. But we still need to get to that shrine there. Yeah, we'll just climb over this way. Remember, you gotta kill these heads. Kind of a two-hit thing. And then once you kill all of the enemies in the group, then they all drop their items with these skeletons. Hey, what is up, Douglas? we're getting a new ability. A bomb ability. We have 2 different types of bombs. It doesn't matter which bomb you use. One of them just rolls because it's a ball, and one of them is better for when you want it to be staying in one place because it's flat. So the box and the ball one. So remember, you press the up on the D-pad first. You select your power, and then you press the upper left trigger, and the upper right trigger to throw it, or you can drop it with A. And then to explode it, you just press the left trigger again. You want to be fairly far away from it, as you see, because if you're in that area, you'll die, I think, at this point in the game. You'll die instantly, so yeah, set it down. We're gonna walk away, explode that, and we'll just do it. See, obviously there's cracks here, you can explode this. Just walk away here. There we go. So yeah, for this would be good to use the box bomb. Ooh, we got a claymore. This is a 2-handed weapon though. Oh, our inventory is full. So since it said that, we didn't actually grab it. So we want to drop something first. These lesser weapons. Although that's a 1-handed one, I kind of like that. But the claymore does do a lot of damage. Yeah. However, and then this is a 3rd type of weapon, actually. I didn't talk about this. This can reach further. It is also a 2-handed weapon, but it can reach a lot further. And this goes pretty quick, this one especially, I feel like. So we could drop this. I'd rather do that. Okay, got everything here. There we go. Just, set it on that platform, jump off the platform, and blow it up. And remember, you can't climb up these walls inside the shrine. Oh, these are fun. So here's the treasure on this level. You just stand here, I guess, and get launched over. Amber. It's our first precious metal type of thing. So you can get the precious metals like that, like amber, and flint, and gold and diamonds from blowing up rocks usually. Okay, see this ball here? So this. That ball does nothing, right? It's just, I think that's a demonstration. Oh no, it does, We wanna... No, it is a demonstration. Okay. We can put the... So this is for the spherical bomb. The ball bomb. So we wanted to stand in front. And I gotta stand in the right spot. Right here, and then drop it. There we go. And it'll roll, and that should launch it to the other side. And then blow it up once it hits there. And then now we can go over here. Oh, or I could just climb the ladder. There we go. There's no reason to check behind there on these ones. I don't think there's anything behind the shrine. Alright, so we almost got all of them. We got 3. Just need one more shrine. And then we're out of the tutorial area. Then we get our paraglider. And then once we get that, it's really a good time. Because we can float off of cliffs, we can float off of the towers, and we're not going to just fall. We don't have to just fall and take damage. Now you see these rocks. Now these are explodable rocks. So we can use this. But the Guardian's out there. And yeah, just avoid that Guardian. Uh-oh. Oh, he's here. There's another one. A different one? I don't know. But you want to just run away from this. Hide behind something when it's targeting you with the laser like that. Hide. It goes far, so he can't see you. You see how far it goes? You gotta hide behind stuff. Make sure to search these ones. The dead ones. Ooh, look, there's a treasure in here. So we can use our magnesis to get that. It's a metal treasure. So this looks like there's a crack, but this doesn't actually, the bombs don't blow that up. Oh, and I almost just killed myself. I saw it rolling down. Alright, let's eat some food. There we go, some simmered fruit. Okay, so I'm assuming the other shrines is going to be more this way. Other side of the map. Uh-oh. Once again, I tried to make that jump and it was not successful. Oh my gosh, I don't want to go that way. Let's eat some apples. Alright, time to use the whistle run technique. Got a mushroom here. You see, we already ate up a lot of our food because I made a few mistakes. That's why it's good to collect a lot of food and cook it. So yeah, I think let's go up here. Yeah, there is some things inside the church too. To get some items and things. And then some ancient parts in the Guardians here, of course. Grab all those. And then once you grab one of these, you can, that's it. It's only an entire game. You don't, it doesn't respawn an ancient part inside there. So that's where you pray to that. Once we get 4 of the spirit orbs, then you can go up to these statues and either choose to get a heart or a stamina wheel increase. See, there's a goblin out here. arrows. Grab those. Climb up here. I'm having a hard time grabbing these. Maybe jump. Oh, there we go. Got a treasure chest here, which has a bow, so definitely good to come into the church here. Bunch of items. Grab the ancient parts. Even this one. Yeah, not all of them have it. Oh, you see, because I was whistling, that goblin heard that, though. Oh, no. Or hit me. Maybe it's down here? Must be, right? It takes more than 2 hits even. I did see some eggs up in this tree. Likewise, you usually, if you have a long way to go when you're climbing, you don't want to use X to jump up, and it's like dashing in the water. You'll run out of stamina really quickly. But if it's a short distance, then you can make it quicker that way. Okay. This is the cave I came out of? I think it might be. I don't know. Oh, this is something different. Oh, it's just nothing. Okay. I was saying, so you can start a fire with the flint if you hit it. Put it next to the wood here. You drop it, and then hit it with the metal weapon like I have now. If I can hit it. There we go. Then it starts a fire. And you can either sit by it, wait till morning, or you can cook some things. Again, you can do like a roast. How you get the baked apple, same kind of thing. Once it catches on fire, wait a little bit. Changes into something else. The roasted bird drumstick. Gives you a little more health. Something under here. I'm wondering maybe the shrine is not this way. I don't know. there. So here, this bomb, we can bomb this, the rocks that look like this. And there's a treasure chest. You see the glint on that plant? That means we can pick it. Anytime you see that little shiny on the mushroom there, you see it glinting. I feel like we've been through here. Not sure if the shrine is here. Maybe over here? No, I remember. I was looking down on that area. Maybe over here. Maybe. I don't think we can get over here yet. Yeah. See, this is within the tutorial. This is the edge of the tutorial area. You don't want to go off that. You'll just die. But maybe up here. Maybe the shrine's up here. Yeah, this wall is the edge of the tutorial area. And we can move those rocks, those giant rocks. Oh, we could push them onto these guys. Okay. It was not over here. I think it was, I remember seeing one by that frozen area. So perhaps we should cook the chili to keep us warm. Oh. There's not too many ways to go here. Okay. So this is a Korok seed puzzle. Anytime you see these little boxes that look like this, and you see there's two of them that look pretty similar, except there's one space missing. And you notice this is a metal block. We can move it with our magnesis, and when you match one to look just like the other one, to match them, you get a Korok seed. So these are the Korok seeds. Yep, we can see you. Yeah, so once we collect enough of these, you can unlock more slots within the menu. So you'll have, as you see, there are, you know, limited slots here. The shields, we only have 4 we can use. the weapons, we have a little more, but we can fill in the rest on that screen and get more slots to put the weapons in. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think there's really a shrine right near us right now. Can we climb up to it? Maybe if we climb up here. You think that's a good idea? I don't know. Maybe not. I think it's not a good idea. I'm gonna climb down. This is a bad idea. I'm just gonna go back to where I was. In fact, we can warp somewhere. I think there was one here. And then this was like really cold. I think so. That would make sense. So let's warp to here maybe. Yeah, that's a good tip. You can use a Korok leaf to propel the boats. That's how you sail. We haven't run into that yet. Or there actually is in this frozen area. So maybe we should cook the chili peppers. Wait, go this way. Oh, so close. See, now we're in the cold area. I think the shrine's like right around here though, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Oh no, I think it's more up that way. It's probably on top of that mountain or something. That's probably where it is. We can push these down on the goblins. It'll turn into a snowball maybe. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, I'm almost about to die. It took my life away so quick. Alright, I'll be right back.